Good afternoon, class 11th. Now, today we will discuss about ledger accounts. Now, it's an important part. You know journal entries, you know the special purpose books. Now, today we will study about the ledger accounts, जिसको हमने पहले डिस्कस किया था और हमने एक फॉर्मेट सीखा था. Now, आज हम ledger को डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे. तो what is ledger account? You know that ledger is a book containing all accounts of business enterprise. Okay, the book which contain ऑल अकाउंट्स ऑफ बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज. जितनी भी बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज में ट्रांजेक्शन्स होती हैं उन ट्रांजेक्शन्स को हम रिकॉर्ड करते हैं और रिकॉर्ड करने के बाद उनको वी पोस्टिंग टू डिफरेंट अकाउंट्स. अगर मैं सिंपल वे में बोलूँ तो हम उनको उनके घर पहुंचाते हैं. यू नो दैट एवरी सिंगल ट्रांजेक्शन हैज डबल इफेक्ट. या तो उसमें डेबिट साइड होती है या क्रेडिट साइड. ओके, means the same transaction is debited with the same amount and is also credited with the same amount. Is that clear? Now, अब हमें उस ट्रांजेक्शन को उनके रिस्पेक्टिव अकाउंट्स में पोस्ट करना है. तो जब हम जितनी भी बिजनेस ट्रांजेक्शन्स जो बिजनेस की होती हैं उनको डिफरेंट अकाउंट्स में पोस्ट करते हैं, वी कॉल इट लेजर्स. ओके, एंड ट्रांसफरिंग ट्रांजेक्शन फ्रॉम द बुक्स ऑफ ओरिजिनल एंट्री टू देयर रिस्पेक्टिव लेजर अकाउंट्स. जो हम जर्नल एंट्री करते हैं, ठीक है, विद द हेल्प ऑफ द जर्नल एंट्री वी ट्रांसफर टू all the accounts in their respective places. This term is known as posting. So I hope note down this thing. What is ledger and what is posting? Transfer करना is a posting part. कहाँ पर transfer करना? To their respective accounts is known as ledgers. Now, next term come how. What is the format of ledger? Just quickly we go through what's the format of ledger, and then we will discuss about how we prepare ledgers. हम ledger बनाएं कैसे and what is importance. So first you understand what's the ledger, and then with the help of you ultimately know what's the importance of ledger. Now ledger कहाँ काम आता है? Ledger is a very important term. It can help the business to prepare trial balance. It can also help the business to prepare the final accounts which contains trading, PL and balance sheet. It's a very important term. Without the help of ledger, we cannot imagine to prepare trial balance or the final accounts. Okay, तो understand term first is we are doing the format part. हम ledger कैसे बनाएंगे? तो ledgers again I told you it's a T-shape account. We write the first thing on debit side. This one is credit side. First one is date. We make the date column. Then we write particulars. Okay. Then we make JF, which called general folio. It's JF, from which journal entry transfer to which particular account. Here we write amount in rupees. Then again same thing, date. Then we write particulars. And then again JF, that's called general folio, and the amount in rupees. I hope this part is clear how we prepare the format. Okay, we already discussed it. So whenever we prepare different accounts, okay, this term is called ledger. हम different accounts बनाना और उसमें entries को post करना, this come under ledgers. तो ledger की side कितनी है? उन्होंने debit side date, particular, general folio, amount, date, particular, general folio, amount. Now how we prepare it? Because here we understand the concept. I'm just rubbing this. Then I will teach you how we prepare accounts. Now understand this part. We are preparing, we know journal. With the help of journal we can prepare ledgers, and with the help of ledgers we can prepare trial balance. Okay, it's called trial balance. It's an important term. It's a basic utility to prepare final accounts, to know the financial position of business. So this is an important part. इसको याद रखिएगा. Now what is journal? You all know journal entry. Now we quickly learn. हम समझेंगे with the help of journal entry how we prepare ledgers. So we are taking the transactions one by one, and with the help of these transactions you can able to identify which are the two transactions, which debit side and which one is credit side. Okay, because every transaction has a double effect. There's one debit side, one credit side, or maybe in sometimes there are two debit side and one credit side, or sometimes there are one debit side and two credit side. Yeah, if you know that, goods sold on profit, or say the payment received in discount, there are certain terms are there. So हम इस टॉपिक में पढ़ेंगे हाउ वी प्रिपेयर लेजर अकाउंट. That's clear? Now, I hope you understand the format. So we are by preparing ledgers, you should know, you should be well versed in journal entry, because it's become easier for you to understand the ledgers and how we do the posting. So we are taking the transaction one by one. Note down with me. इसको मेरे साथ ही नोट करिए और try to solve with me only. Okay, the first sum we are taking here is, I'm taking the first transaction. So transaction says that first one, Mohan started business with cash. If I say Mohan started business with cash, Mohan started business with cash. Now understand term, I'll give you a brief introduction. Okay, then we solve a question. Now Mohan started business with cash rupees 1 lakh. तो मोहन ने बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया विद कैश ऑफ रुपीस 1 लाख. नाउ विच टू ट्रांजैक्शंस अफेक्ट, ओके आइडेंटिफाई करिए कौन सी दो ट्रांजैक्शंस, कौन सी दो अकाउंट्स अफेक्ट होते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस ट्रांजैक्शन. तो मोहन स्टार्टेड बिजनेस विद कैश. तो इफ यू डू द एंट्री, इसे बिजनेस गेट कैश, तो वी राइट कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैपिटल अकाउंट. तो एंट्री इज कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैपिटल अकाउंट. वी राइट हियर 1 lakh and 1 lakh. The similar entry take place. We started business with cash 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Okay, so which are two transactions occur? One is cash account and one is capital account. तो कौन से दो ट्रांजेक्शन में इसने अफेक्ट किया है? एक कैश अकाउंट में एंड सेकंड इज कैपिटल अकाउंट. नाउ अब हमें लेजर्स में पोस्टिंग करना है, तो वी नीड टू प्रिपेयर टू लेजर्स हियर. वन इज कैश एंड वन इज कैपिटल. यू नो द कैश अकाउंट. आई होप यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड द कैश अकाउंट. So we are preparing here capital account. Now, when we prepare the capital account, you understand the same. Business started with business with cash. Okay, here capital is increasing, and you know that whenever capital increases, it always credited. जब भी हमारी business की capital बढ़ती है, तो capital क्या होती है? Credit होती है. So we write here because capital is increasing, and here we write suppose it's on 1st Jan 19. So we write here by cash account because your capital is increasing. And why your capital is increasing? Because you are investing money in that. आपने business में cash लगाया है. You started business with cash. तो means here your capital, आप capital को नीचे रखोगे because you are preparing capital account. तो whatever the opposite transaction take place, वो credit में आ जाएगी. तो we write by cash account 1 lakh. We are first thing. मैं भी आपको balancing नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूँ. I'm just saying how we do the posting. हम posting कैसे करते हैं. Is it clear now? The first one is capital account. Now, if you are prepared with the help of same thing, if I prepare cash account, how will you prepare? If you need to prepare cash account, I am making the here again date. We write general folio. We write capital. Amount. Then we write particular general folio amount. Suppose this one is cash account because every transaction has a double effect. Suppose this is a cash account, same format, we write date, particular, is JF, we write amount, then we write date, is particular, is general folio, and then we write amount. Now understand the term very carefully. अब हमने ट्रांजेक्शंस किए, ट्रांजेक्शन में अफेक्ट किया है. Next is cash account. We are preparing cash account here. Now you invested money. Your entry will be cash account debit. जो हमने अभी ट्रांजेक्शन लिखी थी उसकी एंट्री थी कैश अकाउंट डेबिट कैपिटल अकाउंट. It's 1 lakh. It's 1 lakh. Now your cash is increasing. Now you are preparing cash account here. अब आप कौन सा अकाउंट बना रहे हैं? Cash account. तो we cannot touch cash, and whenever cash is asset, whenever cash increases, it will be debited. So we write here 1st Jan 19 to capital account because your cash is increasing. Why a business cash increasing? Because you are investing in capital. आपने पैसा कहाँ लगाया? बिजनेस में. तो बिजनेस के कैश बढ़ रहा है. किस मीडियम से बढ़ रहा है? बिकॉज ऑफ कैपिटल. हाउ मच? 1 lakh. You understand this thing? Because whenever cash increases, it will become on debit side. It will be debited. Whenever capital increases, it will be credited. Now this term is called posting. I take one more example. Okay, suppose I am taking the one more example. Note down the transaction. There's second dimension, and the second dimension says that machinery purchased for cash. Suppose you purchase machinery purchase for cash. You purchase a non-current asset. हमने non-current asset खरीदा ₹50,000. Now which are two transactions occur? यहाँ पर कौन सी दो transactions affect कर रही हैं? Okay, the one is machinery. We pass the entry. We purchase machinery. We write machinery account debit. Machinery account debit to cash account. Now if you check your machinery is, you are getting machinery, so your asset increasing but your cash decreasing. The debit what comes in, if you say they both are affecting real account. I hope journal entry part is clear to all of you. The first is machinery. Your business is getting machinery. So we write machinery account debit to cash account, and you purchase this machinery on cash. It means your cash is decreasing. So here, instead of capital account, I'm making machinery account now. It's machinery account. Now listen the part. You purchase machinery. हमने machinery खरीदी है. Now machinery is an asset. And suppose you must purchase this machinery on 5th Jan. I'm writing date over here. 5th Jan 19. So you write here, when you prepare machinery is an asset. The machinery will be debited. How your machinery increases? So we write here 5/1/19. Machinery will not take changes place. Machinery will be debited. तो machinery अपनी place change नहीं करेगी. What will change? The opposite empty आ जाएगी. So we write here to cash. Now why your machinery is increasing? Because you purchase on cash. And how much you pay? You pay 50,000. So you write like this: machinery account to cash 50,000. And here, you know that second transaction will be it's affect the cash account. Here we write 5th Jan 19 buy machinery. The second transaction or second posting, your cash is decreasing by 50,000 because you purchase machinery. Now this how we develop any ledger account with the help of transaction, with the help of journal entries. Okay, I am taking the one more transaction. Understand term. I hope this machinery and cash part is clear. Note down one more transaction with me only so that you understand the basic part how we prepare ledgers. Question says that, okay, goods purchased on cash. Suppose you purchase goods on cash. Okay, we write the entry. Suppose it's on 10/1/19. Purchase goods on cash. You purchase goods on cash. Now what do we write here? When you purchase goods in cash with ₹40,000, suppose you spend 40,000 on purchase of goods. आपने goods खरीदा business के लिए. तो we write here purchase account debit to cash account. Which is the two accounts which affecting here? It's purchase and cash because you're getting goods. आपके पास goods आ रहे हैं. तो whenever you purchase goods, we call it purchase account. Whenever we sold goods, we call it sales account. हमने goods purchase किया है cash में. तो whenever you purchase goods on cash, it means that you are getting the purchases. We write the entry purchase account debit to cash account. So which are two accounts it's affecting? You know that it's affecting purchase in cash. It's affecting purchase in cash. So we write here instead of machinery, I'm writing purchase. Next ledger, we do purchase account. We write here. Suppose you purchase on 10/1/19. So whenever purchase is on debit side, you know that whenever purchase increases, it will be debited. Okay, to purchase on debit side, we write here 10/1/19 to simply we write here cash account because your purchase is increasing. And how much purchase is here? Suppose you purchase goods of 40,000. We write here buy to cash 40,000 because your purchase is increasing. That term is called posting. ये हमने posting की है अभी. Now next account is affect cash, and you know that when you purchase goods, your cash will be decreases. आपका cash कम होगा. तो we simply write here 10/1/19 buy purchase because you spend money on purchase of goods. We write buy purchase 40,000. 40,000. I hope it's clear. Now this term is called posting. हम इस term को बोलते हैं posting करना. Similarly, if you say we sold goods on cash, अगर हमने goods बेचा है cash में, note down the next transition. Suppose we sold goods on cash 1 lakh. Next one, I think it's transition number 4th. Sold goods on cash. हमने गुड बेचा है कैश में एंड इट कॉस्ट रुपीज 70,000. आपने 70,000 का गुड्स बेचा है कैश में. व्हाट इज द एंट्री? यू ऑल नो द एंट्री. इट्स कैश अकाउंट W2 सेल्स अकाउंट बिकॉज यू आर गेटिंग कैश. तो व्हेन यू राइट द एंट्री कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट. Okay, it's 70,000 and this entry you are making suppose on 15th 1/19. I'm taking the imaginary question so that you can able to understand the basic transitions. Goods sold on cash, आपने good बेचा है कैश में. We write the entry cash account W2 sales account. हम जो एंट्री करते हैं वो होती है cash account W2 sales account and here we write okay 70,000. your cash is increasing because you sold goods in cash. So here is your which two accounts is affecting? Cash and sales. So I am making here sales account. Sales account. Now, when you sold goods on cash, your sales increases because you are selling the goods. Okay, so we write here 15th 1/19 and the sales is on credit side. We write here buy cash account 70,000. Now this is term posting and the another transition it affects. दूसरा कहाँ पर affect करेगा? Cash में. When you sold goods in cash, cash is on debit side. So here we are preparing cash account. We write 15/1/19. Simply we write to sales account and it's coming 70,000 in debit side because your cash is increasing because you are selling goods on cash. I hope it's clear. Now understand term. हम जब भी सेल्स करते हैं whenever sales increases, I told you is credited. How the transition take place? Cash account W2 sales account and sales on which side? Sales किस साइड में है? क्रेडिट साइड में. हम सेल्स क्रेडिट साइड में है, हम सेल्स को नहीं छोड़ेंगे because coming is sales account. तो why is sale increasing? Because you sold goods in cash. So we write buy cash account. I hope it's clear. Note down transition number 5. Suppose if you purchase goods on credit. Transition number 5. If you say that the transition purchase and it's on 18th 1/19 purchase goods from बेदी. हमने गुड परचेज किया है बेदी से. We write here purchase goods from बेदी. आपने गुड्स परचेज किया है बेदी से तो and amount will be 50,000. It means आपने गुड्स परचेज किए हैं बेदी से ओके ऑन क्रेडिट. तो विच इज द टू अकाउंट्स इज affecting. पहले जनरलिटी कर लीजिए. तो whenever you purchase goods from बेदी you write purchase account W2 बेदी account. Simple write purchase account debit to बेदी account and it's 50,000. You write. So which the two accounts is affecting? It's affecting purchase and बेदी. Okay. तो हम अब लेजर जो बनाएंगे किसका बनाएंगे? First is here purchase and next we will make a बेदी account. I don't have space तो मुझे रब करना पड़ेगा. तो I am rubbing the cash account. I hope this part is clear how we do the posting. Okay. Now the two accounts here is one is purchase and one is बेदी. So I am making purchase here. We write purchase account or here I am writing बेदी account. Now understand the part. You purchase goods from बेदी. Okay. Now whenever you purchase goods from बेदी, it means that you have to pay money because बेदी is your creditor. Okay. बेदी हमारा क्या है? It's a creditor. तो whenever creditor increases, it always be credited. हमारी liability बढ़ रही है because बेदी को हमें पैसा वापस करना है. तो when it first thing is purchase account debit बेदी, हम purchase account बना रहे हैं. We cannot touch the purchase. We write on 18th 119. We purchase goods from Bedi, so we write, tell me, to Bedi account, and purchase is increasing by 50,000. Your purchase is increased by 50,000, and here Bedi account, because Bedi is a liability, whenever liability increases always credited. अब हम Bedi को check नहीं करेंगे, Bedi हमारी liability क्यों बढ़ रही है? Because the reason behind, on 18/1/19 we purchase goods from Bedi. So we write here, by purchase account 50,000, and you know that Bedi is a liability, whenever liability increases always credited. तो Bedi हमारी liability है, और जब भी liability बढ़ती है it's always credited. Now these are basically the part of ledger, how we do the posting. I'm not teaching you how we do the balancing and all. First understand term, हम balancing कैसे करेंगे, जनरल एंट्री से हम लेजर में ट्रांसफर कैसे करेंगे, उन एंट्री को उनके घर कैसे बचाएंगे. Now this is the home for purchase, this is the home for Bedi. Okay, now same thing, note down transaction number 6. If it says that, note down transaction number 6. Transaction 6 that goods returned to Bedi. Okay, आपने कुछ goods on 20/1/19 goods return to Bedi. आपने Bedi को goods return कर दिया है, तो goods return to Bedi. आपने Bedi को goods वापस कर दिए, and the amount is 10,000. आपने 10,000 पीस के goods Bedi को वापस कर दिए. What will be the entry? अगर हम इसकी जनरल एंट्री करते हैं तो कैसे करते हैं? Whenever we goods return to Bedi, who is the receiver? We say that Bedi account debit to purchase return, Bedi account debit to purchase return account. Now Bedi को हमने कुछ goods वापस कर दिए on 20/1/19, तो we write here 10,000 के goods हमने Bedi को वापस कर दिए. Okay, is that part is clear to all of you? Now what is the entry? When we goods return to Bedi, we say that Bedi account debit to purchase return account. So which are two accounts we'll prepare here? One is Bedi and one is purchase return. Now please remember this thing, purchase account and purchase return are two different accounts. They are your study over the purchase return account, which is also called return outward account. Okay, so here we are making purchase return account. The two accounts it will affect, one is Bedi and another one is purchase return. So how will transaction take place? How will do the posting? Now check here. Now purchase return, whenever ये purchase increases it debited, और जब भी purchase कम होती है it's credited, and purchase return will decrease our purchase. So here we are making the purchase return account on 20/1/19. Okay, goods हमने Bedi को कुछ goods वापस कर दिए, तो we write here in purchase return by Bedi account. Now people ask, why the Bedi is coming on credit side, not on debit side? Why Bedi is coming on? Now here check the entry. We are making the purchase return account. हम कौन सा account बना रहे हैं? Purchase return. तो we cannot touch purchase return. Okay, हम opposite transaction देखते हैं. तो purchase return हमारी बड़ी क्यों है? Because हमने Bedi को ये goods वापस किए. तो reason by Bedi account कितने के? 10,000 के. I hope it's clear. Next is when you prepare Bedi account. Okay, your liability is decreases. Earlier you have to pay 50,000. Now you have to pay 10,000 less. तो आपकी liability 10,000 से कम हो रही है, क्योंकि आपने Bedi को 10,000 goods वापस कर दिए. तो we simply write here on 20/1/19 we simply write to purchase return account, because Bedi is on debit side, so we cannot touch Bedi. हम Bedi का नाम touch नहीं करेंगे. Now by purchase return account, here we write 10,000. Now this term is called posting. हम इसको बोलते हैं posting करना. तो I hope it's clear how we do the posting part in different ledgers. Okay, we'll take more transactions so that you can able to understand this thing. So we are preparing a different transactions one. I hope this part is clear. Now I need to rub this. I'm taking the one by one transactions. I telling you, we are not doing the balancing part. I'm just telling you how we post. The term is called posting. Now, suppose next term is here. Next transaction is okay. Now, goods with symbol say goods withdrawn by proprietor, goods withdrawn by proprietor for personal use, for personal use. And this sanction is done on 21st 1/19, personal use, amounted rupees 25,000. Now tell me, withdrawn by proprietor for personal use, amounted rupees 25,000. तो proprietor ने अपने goods को personal use के लिए withdraw कर लिया है. Can you tell me what is the journal entry? Everyone? Goods withdrawn by proprietor for personal use, amounted rupees 25,000. You all know that we call it on 20th drawing account debit. We write here drawing account debit to purchase account. Drawing account debit to purchase account. We like this thing? So here the two accounts it will be affecting, one is drawing and one is purchase. तो आपको दो लेजर बनाने पड़ेंगे here. One is drawing and one is purchase. We don't explain because हमने purchase account already बना रखा था, तो हम उसी में minus कर लेते हैं because purchase is decreasing. But now check here, it's the amount, it's a date, it's a particular, I hope it's visible for you. Same thing here, the two accounts we need to prepare. The one is, यहाँ में दो accounts prepare करने हैं. The one is drawing account, okay, and next one is purchase account. Drawing account and purchase account. Now listen carefully. Now entry says that withdrawn by proprietor for personal use, goods withdrawn by proprietor. Here the proprietor withdraw goods, it means a drawing. Why? Because he withdraw the goods for his personal use. So whenever any proprietor withdraw the goods for his personal use, we call it drawing. हम क्या बोलते हैं? Drawing. तो बोलिए right here, drawing. So drawing is on debit side. We cannot touch drawing. It's on 21st/1/19. Here we write to purchase because you are taking purchase account. In drawing we write to purchase account. Amount will be 25,000. It's 25,000. So write to purchase 25,000. Okay, and second thing is it will be affecting purchase account. आपने goods को withdraw किया personal use के लिए, तो your purchase will be decreases and purchase on credit side. We cannot touch purchase. So we write here 21st/1/19 by drawing. By drawing. And amount will be here 25,000. So I hope it's clear to all of you how we do the posting. Next part is how we do the balancing. हम इसको balance कैसे करते हैं? Now for this thing, I hope you understand the same way we do the balancing of cash account, the same way we do the balancing of purchase, the same way with the help of balancing sales. I'll give you an example how we do the balancing. Suppose, so note down transactions or 3-4 transactions in set, and then we will teach you how we do the balancing part. So note down 3-4 transactions. For this I need to rub the board. I will teach you the first portion. मैंने आपको बताया हम पोस्टिंग कैसे करते हैं. नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज हम पोस्टिंग के अलावा बैलेंसिंग कैसे करेंगे. तो फॉर दिस पर्पस यू नो 3-4 ट्रांजेक्शंस so that you are able to understand the term. Okay, so question is, so I'm writing the 3-4 transaction. First one is Shekhar started business with cash. Transaction number 1, Shekhar started business with cash. With cash is amount rupees 50,000. Okay, I hope it's clear. And this transaction will take place suppose on Jan 1st 2014. I'm writing an imaginary question. Listen with me, listen carefully. Okay, second transaction says that the first transaction Shekhar started business with cash 50,000. Next transaction is okay, machinery purchase for cash. It's on Jan. Okay, it's on Jan 5th. It's on Jan 5th. They say that machinery purchased for cash. Do you write machinery purchased for cash? And the amount is 15,000. Next is on Jan 7th, he purchased goods on cash. He purchased goods on cash. So we write here, when he purchased goods on cash, we write its amount to be 75,000. Next is on Jan 10th. Transaction says that goods sold on cash. Goods sold on cash. And he sold the goods on cash. Amount to rupees 50,000 is 5050. Next on Jan 15th, it mentioned that goods purchased from बेदी. आपने गुड परचेज किया बेदी से and amount rupees 30,000 is rupees 30,000. Next transaction is on Jan. We write quite number of transactions so that you can able to understand how we do it. Suppose Jan 17, it says that okay, cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. Cash. Now first say Jan 17 is goods returned to Bedi. We say goods returned to Bedi. Goods return to Bedi. आपने बेदी को गुड्स रिटर्न कर दिया. अभी हमने पढ़ा था गुड्स रिटर्न टू बेदी एंड से दैट is 10,000 on Jan. The transaction is on 20th. Cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. In full settlement. Now please remember this word. The full settlement word is here. Cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. Rupees 17,500. Rupees 17,500. आपने बेदी को rupees 17,500. Okay. And one more thing is mentioned here. Goods withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use. It's a Jan 21st. Goods. Okay, the transaction is goods and cash withdrawn by the proprietor. Goods amounted rupees. Goods amounted rupees. Goods amounted rupees 5,000 and cash amounted rupees 15,000. 15,000 withdrawn by proprietor. Withdrawn by proprietor for personal use. For personal use. Now, I'm not writing the full question because it takes lot of time. Understand them. Now we will do with the help of these transactions. The question says that you need to prepare cash account. You need to prepare purchase account. Okay, you need to prepare drawing account. You need to prepare Bedi account. So I'm making the 3-4 accounts so that you can understand the part how we do the balancing and how we post the transaction. I hope it's clear to all of you how we post the transactions. Now, next part here is you need to pass journal entry first. When you pass journal entry, it becomes easier for us to prepare the ledgers. Now, first thing. I hope the question is clear. Please note down this one. These transactions, we need to journalize it, and after journalizing, after we finish journal entry, then we prepare ledgers or selective accounts. Okay. The first thing is start a journal entry one by one. You all know what is the format of journal entry. But I am taking the journal entry in a quick manner so that we can prepare the ledgers. So I am not making the proper format, but whenever it's advisable for you, whenever you do journal entry, prepare the full format. Now journal entries in the book of Shekhar, we write here when you pass journal entries in the books of here books of Shekhar, because Shekhar started the business. In the books of Shekhar, we do first part date, particular amount. We write date is a format, particulars. When you prepare ledger folio or when you prepare generally we write ledger folio. It's LF. This one is debit and credit side, debit side and credit side. Now quickly we start journal entry. The first sum is Shekhar started business with cash. So we write Jan 1st 2014. Okay, it's on 2014. Cash account, debit to capital account. You all know what's the meaning of this thing. Your business started with cash. So we write cash account debit to capital account, and the amount will be 50,000. 50,000 is 50,000. 50,000. I hope the first transition is clear to all of you. Next thing is, I'm not writing narration. Being business started with cash on Jan 5th. It says that machinery purchased for cash. We write machinery account debit to cash account, and the amount is 15,000. You purchase a machinery with rupees in cash 15,000. Next, goods purchased on cash on Jan 7. We write here purchase account debit to cash account, because you purchase goods on cash. So we write it purchase account debit to cash account. Next is on Jan 10th, goods sold on cash. So we write here when we sold goods on cash, we get cash account debit to sales account. Okay. Next is on Jan 15th. Question says that you purchase from Bedi. We write purchase account debit. Purchase account debit to Bedi account. And you purchase goods worth rupees 30,000. To write 30,000 and 30,000. Sorry, I forgot to write the amount over here. You purchase goods on cash on Jan 7. It's of 75,000. And on Jan 10th, you sold goods worth to be 50,000. Next is on Jan. Okay, it's mentioned Jan 17. Goods returned to Bedi. We write here Bedi account debit to purchase return account. Purchase return account, and the amount is 10,000. Amount is 10,000. There is no space here. I need to rub this. Okay. I need to rub this because no space over here. Next transaction is on Jan 20th. Jan 20th. It says that cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. Now listen carefully. Whenever you purchase goods from Bedi, you write the entry purchase account debit to Bedi. आपने बेदी से 30,000 रुपये गुड्स परचेज किए थे, आउट ऑफ विच 10,000 के गुड्स आपने बेदी को वापस कर दिए. नाउ हाउ मच मनी यू नीड टू पे टू बेदी. अब बेदी को आपने कितना पे करना है? You need to pay only 20,000. And how much you are paying? You are paying 17,500. आप कैश में कितना पे कर रहे हैं? Check the question. It says that you are paying Bedi 17,500 in full settlement. Okay, it means that to write the entry, who is the receiver? Bedi is the receiver because we are paying to Bedi. हमारी liability कम हो रही है. Bedi account debit. We write 2 cash account and 2 discount received account. 2 discount received account. Now how much we are paying to Bedi? We are paying to Bedi. We need to pay to Bedi 20,000. But हम cash में pay कर रहे हैं 17,500 and 2,500. We are receiving a discount. because we are paying in full settlement. So whenever full settlement is there, we are paying in fully. Okay, how much we need to pay? We need to pay 20,000. Actually, we are paying only 17,500 and we are receiving a discount of 2,500. So listen carefully. In this particular transaction, the three accounts will affect. Okay, BD side will be affected by 20,000, meaning debit side will be 20,000, and the credit side it's of 20,000. 17,500 cash, 2,500 discount. Okay, so I told you whatever the equal amount which affect in transactions, जितना debit इक्वल अमाउंट से अफेक्ट करेगा उतना ही क्रेडिट भी इक्वल अमाउंट से अफेक्ट करता है. Always remember this thing. In every transaction, the equal amount will be posted. Okay, so here the debit side is affected by 20,000 as well as the credit side of cash and discount collectively affected by 20,000 piece. Okay, next thing is one more transaction is here. They say that withdraw goods and cash for the personal use. We write Jan 21. Drawing account debit to cash account and to purchase account. Drawing account debit to cash account and to purchase account. To cash account and purchase account. Now total drawing you made it's of rupees 20,000. आपने total drawing कितनी की है? 20,000 की. Out of which cash is 15,000 and goods 5,000. So we pass the entry drawing account debit to cash to purchase because आपके पास cash कम हो रहा है 15,000 और आपके पास goods कम हो रहे हैं 15,000. I hope this part is clear. Now how we do the ledger part? अब हम इसको ledger में transfer कैसे करेंगे? तो I'm making the selective ledgers. The first I'm making the ledgers of. I hope you can make the cash account. I'm making the account of Bedi. अब हम Bedi का account check करते हैं एक बार. So I'm making the account of Bedi first because Bedi is a creditor. Now journal entry note down because it's an important one. With the help of journal entry we can prepare the ledgers easily. Okay. I hope you all know the journal entry now. Now ledgers we are preparing. You know cash can be prepared. You know purchase can be prepared. So first I'm making different ledgers. So first I'm making the ledgers of purchase. Then I make Bedi purchase. Now here is a T-shape account. You all know that. First one we write date, then we write particulars, then we write LF, JF general folio, then we write amount. Here we write date, we write particulars, LF and the amount. So date, particular, amount. Again we write date, particular, JF and amount. The first ledger is purchase account. Now check. जो भी आपने journal entry किया purchase किस में आया? Now if you see this thing, the purchase were utilized in Jan 7. Purchase goods on cash. आपने goods purchase किया है cash में. Okay, so when you purchase goods on cash, what do you write? Purchase account W cash account. It's on Jan 5th, you purchase goods on cash. The amount is, when you purchase goods in cash, 75,000. You write here to cash account and 75,000 the first transaction because your cash is increasing. Okay, sorry, your cash is decreasing. Your purchase increasing because why your purchase increasing? Because you purchase goods. आपने goods को cash में भेजा है. Now this part is clear. You entry pass purchase account W cash account. या परचेज इज इंक्रीजिंग तो हम परचेज अकाउंट को चेक नहीं करेंगे. ओके, हम परचेज अकाउंट को नहीं देंगे. ना अपोजिट एंट्री व्हाई परचेज इंक्रीजिंग बिकॉज यू परचेज गुड्स ऑन कैश 75,000. नेक्स्ट एंट्री इज दे से दैट यू परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम बेदी. आपने बेदी से गुड परचेज किए थे. यू पास द एंट्री परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट टू बेदी अकाउंट. Now please listen, I'm not preparing both the accounts together. I'm preparing separate accounts now. मैं एक एक करके सारे अकाउंट्स बना रहा हूँ. ठीक है, विच वी नीडेड इन दैट. तो परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट टू बेदी. आपने गुड्स परचेज किया बेदी से. नाउ हियर व्हेन यू परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम बेदी इट्स ऑन Jan 6. When you purchase goods from Bedi, you write purchase account डेबिट टू बेदी अकाउंट. तो वी राइट टू बेदी अकाउंट. आपने बेदी से गुड्स परचेज किए and it's rupees 30,000. I hope this part is clear to all of you. We write to BD account. Okay, now it's clear. There are no other transactions here regarding purchase. इसके अलावा कोई ट्रांजेक्शन और नहीं है परचेज की. वन मोर ट्रांजेक्शन दिया. यू विदड्रॉ द गुड्स फॉर पर्सनल यूज. हमने गुड्स को विदड्रॉ किया था, तो वी राइट दैट हमने जब गुड्स को विदड्रॉ किया था, वी पास एंट्री ड्रॉइंग अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश टू परचेज. नाउ प्लीज लिसन, आई एम रिपीटिंग, आई एम मेकिंग द लेजर्स one by one, so please be remember this thing. Here I am preparing purchase account. You made the drawing which is 20,000. 15,000 will be withdrawn in cash and 5,000 के goods आपने withdraw किए थे. Your purchase is decreasing by 5,000. So here you write Jan 21st by drawing account. हम इसको लिखते हैं by drawing account. Now drawing कितनी की थी हमने? 5,000 की. Drawing आपने goods 5,000 रुपए के लिए पर्सनल यूज के लिए withdraw कर लिए थे. You write drawing account debit to cash to purchase. It means that your purchase is decreased by 5,000 because purchase credit side. Now important part, how we do the balancing. अब हम इसकी total balancing कैसे करते हैं? तो listen very carefully. Now check which side is greater. You know that debit side is more. The debit side total is 1,05,000. I hope it's visible. Now the last date of Jan is 31st. Here we write by balance close down. Now balance CD. Okay. Now how much balance is there? It's 1,05,000 minus 5 lakh is 1 lakh. Now total the same. First you write the total here also. It's 1,05,000. Okay. Now how much balance you left? Total goods you purchased 1,05,000. Okay. Out of which 5,000 is a drawing. So how much purchase left? It's 1 lakh. तो जो गुड्स आपने परचेज किए थे 1 लाख के किए थे. परचेज रिटर्न इज अ डिफरेंट पार्ट. नाउ व्हाट इज द वी कैन आल्सो सेज बाय ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट. दिस आई विल टेल यू लेटर व्हाई वी कॉल ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट. ये हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे जब हम फाइनल अकाउंट को प्रिपेयर करेंगे. अभी आप ध्यान रखिए बाय बैलेंस शीट. एंड व्हाट इज द क्लोजिंग फॉर जनवरी इज द ओपनिंग फॉर फेब. व्हाट इज द क्लोजिंग फॉर जनवरी इज द ओपनिंग फॉर फेब. वी राइट टू balance brought down, or whenever purchase here, purchase always debited. We write by balance, true balance brought down 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Now this is the important part, how we do the balancing. I hope it's clear to you. Repeat again. Now total side is the total debit side 1,05,000. Credit side में खाली कितना था 5,000. तो how much balance left? 1,05,000 minus 5,000 is 1 lakh. What is the closing of Jan 31st? Is the opening for February 1st? So closing balance is 1 lakh, opening is 1 lakh. Now we'll start with 1 lakh in February. Now this is we do the balancing part. I hope this part is clear. Next I'm taking BD account. अब हम BD का अकाउंट बनाते हैं. तो I need note down first how we make purchase account, how we do the balancing. I hope it's clear. Balancing we do as same thing which we done in cash account. जैसे हमने cash account में किया था. Next thing is BD account. So I need to run this first. Format will be remain same. Format will be remain same. Now BD account. Now forget everything. Now remember about the BD account. Look the transaction where BD is here. जहाँ नाम BD का given है, सिर्फ उन transaction को देखिए एक बार. Check those transaction where the BD is here. Amount, date. Here at BD account. Okay, the BD is a creditor. Now we are preparing the BD account now. Now check the transaction where BD name is here. जहाँ पर नाम BD का given है, सिर्फ उन transaction को check करिए because which are related to BD, जो BD से related है. Only those transactions can be remembered now. Check first thing is the where name BD World is here. Where the name BD World is here. Now जहाँ पर आपने जर्नल एंट्री की है उस जर्नल एंट्री का सामने रखिए. तो BD World is here. It's on Jan 6. You purchase goods from BD. हमने goods purchase किए थे BD से. We write purchase account debit to BD account. So BD is on credit side, liability increasing. we write Jan 6 by purchase account. देखो बेदी on credit side. I told you जिसका अकाउंट बनाते हैं उसका नाम नहीं लिखते हम, तो हम बेदी से क्या हम परचेज कर रहे हैं, ओके, बिकॉज बेदी इज ऑन क्रेडिट साइड. तो बाय परचेज अकाउंट आपने गुड्स बेदी से परचेज किए विच अमाउंट रुपीज 30,000. फर्स्ट थिंग इज नेक्स्ट बेदी कहाँ इन्वॉल्व है. नेक्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन इज आपने गुड परचेज किए बेदी से 30,000 वी मार्केट. इट्स ऑन Jan 6. नेक्स्ट इज यू परचेज गुड्स रिटर्न टू बेदी. आपने बेदी को गुड्स वापस किए थे. इट्स ऑन Jan, हमने जनरेटी कर चुके हैं, प्लीज चेक फास्ट. Jan 17 we write बेदी अकाउंट डेबिट टू परचेज रिटर्न अकाउंट. हमने गुड्स बेदी को वापस किए थे. परचेज रिटर्न अकाउंट. नाउ व्हाट वी राइट हियर, वी रिटर्न गुड्स टू बेदी. हमने बेदी को गुड्स वापस किए, तो वी राइट हियर ऑन Jan 17 टू purchase return account. Now how much goods you return to बेदी. आपने बेदी को कितने गुड्स रुपए के गुड्स वापस किए, right? 10,000. I hope this part is clear. आपने बेदी को 10,000 रुपए के गुड्स वापस किए थे, तो we write 10,000 over here and 10,000 in here. And next transaction, one more transaction is here which are related to बेदी. It's on Jan 20th. It says that paid to बेदी in full settlement. Jan 20th. आपने बेदी को पे किया था फुल सेटलमेंट. यू राइट द एंट्री बेदी अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश टू डिस्काउंट रिसीव. नाउ हाउ मच यू नीड टू पे टू बेदी. आपको बेदी को पे किए थे 20,000, बट यू आर पेइंग 17,500 इन कैश एंड यू रिसीव अ 2,500 डिस्काउंट. नाउ हियर यू आर पेइंग टू बेदी. आप बेदी को पे कर रहे हैं, हम बेदी को कैश पे कर रहे हैं. लिसन दिस ट्रांजेक्शन. अब इससे मतलब नहीं है. नाउ बेदी अकाउंट डेबिट 20,000, हम बेदी को पे कर रहे हैं 20,000 फुल सेटलमेंट, बट एक्चुअली वी आर पेइंग 17,500 एंड वी आर सीइंग 2,500 डिस्काउंट. तो व्हाट वी राइट नाउ, बेदी इज ऑन डेबिट साइड एंड हमारी लायबिलिटी कम हो रही है. व्हेनेवर लायबिलिटी डिक्रीजेस इट विल बी डेबिटेड. वी राइट Jan 20th टू कैश वी आर पेइंग 17,500 इन कैश and on same day Jan 20 we are getting a discount from बेदी. To write to discount receive account, to discount receive account 2,500. Now if we check, we have no more other transaction. इसके अलावा कोई और transaction बेदी से related नहीं है. Now हम balancing करते हैं. Now we check, it's coming 30,000, is also coming 30,000. It means there are no balance CD. We write Jan 31 by balance close down dash. Here there nothing is remain a balance. जो भी ट्रांजेक्शन थी वो एडजस्ट हो गई है, तो नथिंग इज रिमेन एज अ बैलेंस रिगार्डिंग बेदी. हमने बेदी जितने परचेज किया था, ठीक है, वी पे द मनी इन फुल सेटलमेंट, तो अवर लायबिलिटी इज क्लोज. नाउ दैट्स वी डू द बैलेंसिंग पार्ट. आई होप इज क्लियर. In any case you found any difficulty regarding balancing, please do write to me. I will prepare more ledger accounts to understand the terminology, to understand the concept in a basic manner. So please practice. Now you can able to prepare cash account, you can able to prepare drawing account. पहले try करिए. In case you find any difficulty, do write to me. Till then, take care. Thank you.